What's up, y'all? So today I got a special treat for you. Some of you may remember this Afnan Turathi blue. Yeah, this is some fire. Great for a cheapie. Took them long enough to come out with the flanker. This came out in 2021, I believe. I think it was 2021.
Yeah, guess it's been a while.
Well, they finally did it. They came out with the flanker in the Turathi line. So we have Turathi Electric today. Very good stuff. This is a clone of Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman, but I already have a clone of Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman with this Lattafa Art of Universe. Well, I had to get this because it's been so long. I had to get it. I'm going to do a little comparison video today between the two of these. They are similar, but also very different. So if you want to know my thoughts between the two of those, you know what to do. Stick around right after the intro.
Never ceases to amaze me. What cologne are you gonna go with?
Oh, shit kicking, stinky horseman horse smelling motherfucker, you.
What's up, friends and family? It's your boy, Grim G, back with another fragrance video for y'all. So if you caught the intro, then you already know what we're doing here today. We are going to be comparing the new Afnan Turathi Electric to Lattafa Art of Universe. Both of these are very good, but they're also very different. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the differences between those. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I do want to say I did just order Mancera Sadrat Boise Intense for the giveaway for me reaching 1,000 subscribers. So as soon as that comes in, I will do a video and that will be announcing the official giveaway, the rules, and y'all could check it out. You have to be a subscriber to my channel. So if you have not and you want a chance to win a free bottle of a Mancera, you already know what it is, man. You're going to have to like, comment, subscribe, all the above. You know, if you're into fragrance-related content, why not? So I want to say thank you to all of my returning subscribers. You all are amazing. That's why I say friends and family, because over these last 9 months of doing this channel, you all have shown nothing but love and support. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for that. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm actually going to give you a round of applause myself too, because you all are amazing. Some of the best subscribers in Fragcom. Hands down, no question. Y'all rock. But if you're new to the channel and you are into fragrance-related content, do me a favor. Think about subscribing to the channel. Really helps me out. It's free. It's quick. It's easy. What do you got to lose? All right. With that being said, I hope you're all doing well. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So, box looks like this. Kind of that coffin style. Bottle sits in there like that. Now, this has got to be one of the dumbest shaped bottles in the history of bottle making. All right. This thing, I hate the shape. It's just too top heavy. This will fall forward on you. So you got to be careful with this one. Now, I will say the color of this is very dope. Let's get into the atomizer. Decent atomizer. How close does this get? I don't know. I've not smelled the OG Blue Talisman. Now, I want to say something before I get too far into that. So, it does smell good in the air. But as far as clones go, sometimes it's a hit, right? Liquid Brune, for example. This gets very close to Parfums de Marly Altair. I do have some videos on this and Altair and comparing the two and things like that. Very good clone. Very good. Also, Ophidian Mango Bliss. Cloning God of Fire. Gets very close after about 20-25 minutes after it starts to dry down, right? obviously some differences. So sometimes clones are a hit.
Every way. Except 1/8 your size.
But there are enough differences in these two that I'm going to have to assume that you can't just get a clone and say, oh, yep, it's a 1-to-1, very close. If you got this, you don't need that. You can't say that. Not when you smell these two side by side. I did an unboxing of this on a live stream. I could tell the differences right away between this and this. So if these are clones of the same thing and they're so damn different, who gets closer? How can you ever just buy a clone and assume you don't need the OG? Bare minimum, y'all, you need to start sampling the OG. Or if this is good enough for you and you like the scent profile and you don't even care, that's fine too. But let's get into the notes, all right? So, a lot of similarities, few differences. In the top of this, you got bergamot, mandarin orange, pink grapefruit, and pear. In the mid, you got cedarwood, orange blossom, and apple. In the base, you have amber, musk, and vanilla. All right, so that is the electric. I'm going to go ahead and go over the notes of this while I just mention them. So, in the top, you got mandarin, bergamot, ginger, and mint, which is not in this one, right? Two big differences. Ginger and mint make a difference. Pear and orange blossom in the mid. In the base, you have musk, amber, and cedar. So, cedar is in the mid on here, and the base on here. Amber and musk in the base. No, in the base. I'm going to tell you right now, the vanilla in this comes off a little powdery. So it's kind of almost like powdery, maybe a little more soapy. When I sprayed this on skin and in the air, I could tell right away that it was much different than Art Universe, right? This, I picked up way more citrus in this than in the Art Universe. All right. Way more citrus, which makes sense. That pink grapefruit is an extra citrus note that is not in this one. In this, though, the big difference, I'll show you all the atomizer as well. About the same on the atomizer. Both of these are very good in the air. I will say that. You know, I can't take anything away from that. They're both very good. But with this, I get it's just brighter. It's sweeter. That pear note is just much more prominent in this one. All right, much more prominent. So if you're up in the air as far as which one of these do you want to get, do you want more citrus or do you want more of a sweet pear? Both very good. This is a nice juicy pear. I can't tell you which one I'm really feeling. I think I like the sweet pear. If y'all know me, you know I love my fruity fragrances, but I'm not taking anything away from this. Performance on these, I've wore this for the past few days. Yeah, it's not a huge dent. I did just get this like 2 or 3 days ago. But performance on this, I'm getting a good 7-8 hours. This, I have clocked this at over 10 hours. All right. This is new, so it's maybe a little more hyped. It's a little more expensive. This I paid $52 for. This you can get for about $38. I believe this is more juice in this one. So this is a 90 ml. This is 100 ml. So bang for your buck. This might be a little bit better. It is a little older. It is very good. So out of both of these, you get a nice, more citric, light citrus, juicy pear, a little bit of pear in the background. Both are very good. It just depends on what you want to spend your money on, what you prefer. Do I think these are worth the cop? Absolutely. Do I think it's redundant to have both in my collection? Maybe just a little bit. But there's enough differences in here that I'm not really mad about it. The only thing I'm mad about is how stupid this bottle looks. I hate this stupid ass bottle. This is just ridiculous. But Y'all should definitely get your nose on this one, or both, or neither. If neither of those sound like they're up your alley, it's, for the most part, out of these, I get like a slightly soapy, citrusy, fruity, kind of musky fragrance. Yes, I do pick up on that musk. I feel like this one is a little more musky. So if you're more into that musky, kind of soapy vibe, this might be the one for you. I don't think you could go wrong with either of these. These are both great for the kind of spring and or summertime, which is where we're at right here in Ohio at this point in time. So, you know, if that sounds like it's up your alley, go ahead and check them out. If you have any experience with either of these, drop in the comments. Let me know. Let people know. I like people to be as informed as they can be when it comes to purchases. So if people are going to spend their hard-earned money, they might look to the comments for recommendations if it's trash or if it's gas. If you continue to like, comment, subscribe, I will continue to put you all up on game. Make sure you are always the best smelling person in the room. And y'all have a good one.